Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Trevor, and Gearbox dropped the Borderlands 3 official reveal trailer a couple hours ago. I did this video already once, but I did it and it was way too long of a video, so I'm going to try to not breeze through it. I just want to get some of the points over that, the good ones that I hit in the other, when I did this earlier. Yeah, it was over an hour long when I did this, and I did not want to put out an hour-long video on this. There's a lot of stuff in here, good stuff and everything, so let's get going through it and let's see. Quickly when we start off here, this is a Cycle's mask, which here, if you look here, this Cycle doesn't have any strap to hold his mask on, so I'm guessing this is the Cycle's mask. And he has the buzzsaw, which it could be Krieg, honestly, it could be. I'm not saying it couldn't, but it could be. And it's just Children of the Vault, the Calypso twins and all that stuff, so 2K presents. And here's the Calypso twins, I don't know. Girl, I'm pretty sure she's Siren. I haven't done much research on these two, so yeah, you can see the bandits and everything following them. You can see, besides Lilith here, there's actually a toilet back here, one of the ammo loot containers. I like the font too. It's not like overdoing it, it's not being like crazy. Here are the 4 playable characters. I don't know which each of the which each of their abilities are, or the skill is. Starting off here, there's not a whole lot here, but there's you can see some of the loot containers here that contain ammo and everything. You can see people down here as well. And then this looks like almost a maybe a church. Yeah, you can see people down here. You can see this lady, the siren we get to play as. Nice Jacobs looking pistol. Oops. And this is the double I was talking about. It kind of looks like a hologram, like Zero, and it looks like he can explode it. That almost looks like a remote detonator, like a trigger in his hand. You can see this is the one guy, and I believe that Skag right here is his skill. It's almost like a wolf and saint, like a bloodwing. There's a spider ant there. There's a new monkey looking enemy there. This is hers. She has a big robot she can control. I don't know if she has to be in it, but I know you can get someone on top of there. See all 4 of them. Nice jump here. There's a looks like a refrigerator almost. Loot box there. See a new use station. Claptrap's chilling right there. I like how it says laying pipe. Gotta lay that pipe. Oh well. This right here looks like once you progress through a point, so certain. This looks like right here when you progress through a certain point of the game that it's gonna lift up, kind of like how in the pre-sequel after, I think after you kill Zarpedon, Jack has to blow up the one door to get through it. So it's kind of like, I'm guessing it's something like that, or maybe you can do it remotely from where you are. But there's a new use station. Claptrap chilling. This guy's just in a tire connected to this, so it's a siren lady. This looks like on Pandora too, so this looks like the dust, honestly, on Pandora. you got the vehicle here, which we'll discuss this more because I noticed some things later in the trailer. This looks like to be a different world. I know that there are different worlds. So, oops, I'm going to do that. So looking at this looks like a different world. Almost looks like China architecture too. So that's awesome. I like how this looks here. I'm wondering what this here is. 4 main characters, playable characters. Looks like they're in some kind of, probably in like the main city, like how Sanctuary and Concordia was. And here's Tannis too. I'm wondering if this will show them where the vaults are on each planet, if there are on each planet. And this is the vault key from the second game, so. You can see this is the girl's robot that she can control and everything. And he's on top of it writing, so, and shooting whatever cannon or gun up there. 2 other characters here. So Corrosive's definitely coming back, you can see here. Kind of figured. See how 4 of them run here, and cool little area. Nothing else really much here. You can see another car here. Looks about the same, but this one right here, you can see how it's a little more decked out. Has spikes on his wheels, and it's a different color. This could be maybe a badass one, or it could be a maybe you can get different customizations for the cars. Like spikes on the tires, different colors, and different kind of attacks too. Because he looks like he actually just did destruct it in there. Let me go back here. Lady here, she's holding something. I don't know what that could be, honestly. And then this almost looks like a boss fight. There's like dead enemies on the ground here, and then it looks like maybe the boss fight would rain down those explosives, it looks like. And then the shot before this was just the one from before, but I'll show it. Yep. See, it's just them running and everything together, so a little better angle to see both of these two. And then this is what I mean by being able to deck out your car a little bit more. Because these two, that car looks a little different here. This may be an enemy one, and this may be ours. But you can definitely get 2 in here. And it looks like it has a rocket on the back, so you can kind of propel yourself up or further. It's nice colors too, and different wheels as well. Oops. Oh, I actually had it there. Female cycle. I don't think there were female cycles. I could be wrong, but female cycle. I think there's another one behind her too, here. And then here's a hover one. But this one looks almost the same. I think we get a better view of this. And they look the same, so almost like they're customizable and everything. You can see the Siren character here using her ability. I don't know what it's still going to be yet. It looks like here it might be a couple different things depending on what you spec into for the skill tree. You can see, besides these cool shades here, those great looking shades, and a spiked jacket, and his basic weapon, there's a loot container, looks like, almost here. Could be weapons, could just be ammo, but we won't know until it comes up. Here's a good shot of the characters watching each other's backs in a square here. That almost looks like a gun there, but he's kind of shooting. Let me go back first. Looks like he's shooting like a different kind of shotgun. It doesn't look like a bandit, but I don't know, I could be wrong. And then right here, the sniper looks like it has a rocket launcher on it. I saw this earlier too. So that could be maybe different attachments instead of kind of not useless attachments, but attachments you really don't notice very well that aren't really beneficial besides stats to the gun. So maybe like flamethrower, like a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher on your for attachment on your gun would be cool. And then you can see the Skag and this guy again. And then here's actually a Goliath. They look cool. They look still pretty dope. I don't know why this is so blurry in 1080p, but I guess we'll go with this. And it's a little better. But yeah, definitely a skull here, so that's going to be its grip point. And then you can see one of the new vehicles. It's just like a one-person tire, kind of like how the one people vehicles were in the pre-sequel. I think they're a little faster, a little. Well, the cars weren't really the greatest in that game, but a little faster, more maneuverable. You can see this guy here, and I'm wondering with the fire coming out of this here and everything, that with his mask on, him having the mask on and everything, is he going to be able to like breathe fire with his fire pack thingy here? With everything on there with the canisters. It looks like he'll be able to. Some kind of fire will come out of here, it looks like. To me, at least. So this is a good shot here. Again with the siren character, and there's actually a laser in the back. So that should pretty much guarantee lasers. I think there might be one later in the trailer, don't remember, but there's a laser here, and it actually lasts for a while, so it's not like a corrosive shot. And then here you have a cool looking minigun. It's a 3-barrel gun. It looks belt fed here, and it looks like maybe cryo stuff here. I don't know. That could be just for aesthetics, but potentially. You got Lilith here with her phase shift ability. No. Phase walk. Her phase walk ability. And her wings and everything here. There's an explosive bear here, so those are coming back. Kind of figured that though. You see Maya and this lady here, this little girl. I think they almost look like relatives, like sisters here. Kind of have the same kind of bluish, all purplish blue hair here, and then this blue hair. Maya looks just absolutely amazing. Their long coat, the hood, her hair and everything. But they could be relatives. I could see them. This says nope. So maybe I'm wrong because she's saying nope. Also, if you go back quickly, they look like to be on a world that is not Pandora, because Pandora is not really vast canyons like this, because this looks like it just drops down. Unless it's part of Pandora's we haven't gone to, and it looks like high mountains of rock. Here, you can actually see down here, it's a fast travel station with the fast travel being set at here, Motorcade. This is where this place is. Over here, you have a car thing where you can get the car destructs. You can see it a little better now too. And you can see, actually, if I get this just in frame here, you can see actually right under the gunfire here that the you can see the console to do it from. Yep. That's a little better here. You can see the console there. Yep, you can see motorcade, fast travel. And actually here I was wondering, because I wonder if she's taking Lilith's power here, because Lilith doesn't have her tattoos anymore. The vault key's not charged or anything either, so I'm wondering if she's taking her powers, maybe collecting them, or maybe she gave it to him. I don't know. Lilith is doesn't really look in pain. It has to be Lilith because that's her hair, that's her face, that's her uh, body features, and but she doesn't have her tattoos. You can see here again, what I was talking about earlier, that you can see you see how the front of the car is here, and then the front of the car is the same thing here. The 4 lights on the top, or well here, this was actually. Alright, so I'm talking about what I was talking about earlier with the cars. See how these has the spikes on it? These are the hover tires. But the front of these cars are exactly the same. The tops of the cars are exactly the same. The turrets on the front. The lights and everything are the same. So I'm wondering if instead of having separate vehicles that you can customize just vehicles in general. This looks like a save point right here as well. And that looks like a jump that they were coming off of too, so. Here you can see the Skag again, which I don't know what it's doing, but it's just chilling there. Here's him again with a cool looking different gun here. Explore the world. So yeah, we're going to be on different planets instead of just being on Pandora. Which is cool, I like that. I just hope it doesn't get so just too complicated. Here's a good shot at the tire and everything. It kind of looks just as wide as the character would be. And then here, you can see this looks like almost like Brick here, kind of like a big brawler kind of a guy. I don't know if it's an enemy, I don't know if it's Brick, but then there's a car here shooting. I don't know if the car's shooting at him, shooting at the midget here that's actually very high in the air. That's crazy. But again, this is the same sniper with that rocket attachment looking on it, so I wonder if you can shoot the rocket out of it. That'd be my thought. Right, you can see these two shooting at this car, so. And then they get through, but no more person here. Which is dead. You can see him make a jump again with the spike wheels. That's the same one as the hovercraft stuff too, so that's a different one. That looks like the original car from Borderlands almost. And then again with the hovercrafts, or the hover, yeah, I guess the hover cars. Oops. Oh, let's go back for a second. Right here. Again with the hover cars, I'm wondering if this rocket, the propelled rocket here is just for the hover cars? Because I know you always had boost, but I don't know if this is a little different kind of a boost. But it's definitely pushing them up, this car up further into the sky and out further. And here's a good first person look. This is Children of the Vault. I don't know if this is going to be just on Pandora. Probably, it looks like it, honestly. And then this city here, if you look down here, it says evacuate, so something happened in this city. This is a fancy, it almost looks like a Model 1 weapon. It looks almost like a laser too. There's caution stuff everywhere. This looks like a barrel, or like a 5-barrel SMG here. Kind of like a spinny gun. It's a swamp world. This looks to be on Pandora again. And I have a theory that this could be Helios. Because it's kind of got that square, but it crashed. But there's really not a whole lot of... You think a massive space station that crashed would have did more damage. But maybe there's more damage that we can't see with the dust and everything. See your characters. Let's actually go back again. It looks like there's a chest back here. There's the lockers and everything that we're used to seeing. There's almost looks like Varkids or whatever the bugs were in the pre-sequel. I can't think what they're called. Almost looks like those kind of hives. There's a ammo chest right there. The inside of this one looks awesome. There's health and ammo on the floor. There's almost looks like a washing machine you can open. There's a green button here where it probably can press and it does something. Don't know what though. Maybe it opens a door. There's some ammo chests up here. This looks like almost going to a boss fight. You know, start fighting and everything. There's some barrels over here, fires over here. This almost looks like it'd be to a boss fight. It's almost... this also almost looks like it'll be to a boss fight. This one looks to be in Pandora as well, so... There's a swamp world again. Here's Ellie's scrapyard. You can see that there's no fast travel station here either. And then there was actually, if I go back just 1 second here, there's an ammo dump here. And then the fence here, back here goes all the way across. So I'm wondering if they blocked this off, because I know if you went all the way back here, you could go fight the Black Queen or whatever it's called to get the Nukem. So I'm wondering if they just blocked all this off and said screw it. Here looks like it's going to be towards a boss fight too, just trying to get to it. Some nice colors up here and everything. You can see some barrels and everything. Other than that, you can't really notice a whole lot of stuff. Which actually I'm wondering. That was the same building. That right here looks like that here. So those are inside the Children of the Vault place on Pandora, looks like. So that's that. It's a nice little flaming skull here. Got another area just to go around. See ammo down here. There's 2 dead bodies. Other than that, looks like it's it here. Here you can see just the swamp area. This looks like a big tire back here as well. Other than that, there's really nothing in this frame. Here's the characters again, the main characters. Let's go back to that actually quickly. Looks like to be a boss fight in an arena here. His eyes are closed, so I don't know if maybe they open. That's when you shoot his eyes, and that's his critical point. And he's kind of sending some spiky wheels here. Some blades on wheels. Everything. This car looks different wheels, not like they look almost standard, but not really standard either. And then different front, or the same front, same everything. There's 2 people in this one too, and it's a nice green color. They're running from this T-Rex looking, almost looks like a Skag Rex maybe. And then you can get some lube here if you need some lube. I don't need lube. This looks like a kind of like a badass psycho, almost like Midgemong with the midget on his back here, whatever this is. This is the new enemy. I have really no idea what to make of it, honestly. You can see Varkids and everything, like an ultimate badass, which I'm wondering if Vermivorous is going to be back as well. This is a good shot here. Let's actually, come on, I messed that up here. You can see his eyes are open now, so I'm wondering if his eyes are closed, you can't do as much damage, but if his eyes are open, those are his critical spots. And then his hand is actually coming down so that he actually does contact damage with his body parts. This, I believe, was in the city earlier that we saw, like the sky, or the tall buildings. This one. That looks to be the same to me. If you look here, they actually have Malawan. So they're like Malawan. protectors, maybe, of some sort. His Malawan on here is a big M here, and there's like 7 different enemies here. And these two look like surveyor drones, where they heal or the attack, stuff like that. Oops. And you get a good look at them and everything. See, this looks like a Goliath before his head was taken off. The head is way too small and ugly, my god. There's a person here that looks to be on the dartboard. Here's the big skull again. Here pretty much confirms that Cryo's in Borderlands 3. This is another Malawan character, enemy, person. Something that's Malawan is on fire here, so he's clearly responding to something, but this is Cryo. Brick with a nice mustache. Here's Maya again here. Looks awesome. Here's Mordecai, Brick, and Tiny Tina. Brick looks super old and scarred up and torn up. Here's Ellie. There's an echo recorder on her. Here's Sir Hammerlock, and then Aurelia Hammerlock. And then I don't know if this is their dad. He looks older than both of them. Really, honestly, looks kind of young. Looks good. But this dude, I don't know if he's going to be their dad, their brother. I don't know if they have one. This is Claptrap. Looks like connected to a magnet. Kind of like a charged magnet. His eye looks like it's poking out of his head too. I don't think it poked out that much. Of course it showed Claptrap in distress too, so that's always good, right? And this is the one dude from the Tales from the Borderlands series. I forgot his name. But these look like Atlas guards, and then he actually has an Atlas symbol on his belt here. And then here's Zero. Can't forget Zero. And it actually shows a vault symbol there. Here's Tanis, here's Moxie, and here's Marcus. Let's go back, because Marcus, if you look, is a bit to the side. You can see he has a nice man bun. Gross. I mean, nothing's wrong with man buns, but yeah. Here's Moxie. You can see our 4 playable characters here. Looks like they're running out of some kind of Calypso Fortress den here. Over 1 billion guns. There's not a... There wasn't a legendary in that, but that actually here... This actually, I'm wondering, I keep saying actually, son of a bitch. I'm wondering if this is a T-Door weapon. You throw it, it runs and still shoots and everything, instead of it being just exploding or different kinds, if this is kind of like a legendary T-Door weapon like that. So she just kind of Digistruct in there when she used her skill, so let's go through these. So you can see that the fire damage and everything, the numbers are still coming off contact. BC, I don't know what that's for, maybe an acronym for something. If you look here, this looks like almost a laser weapon. And this is a sniper maybe? And then this is actually a laser weapon. You can see it in clear action and everything too. So that's 100% confirmed. I can't wait. They were my favorite. Probably my favorite besides maybe pistols or SMGs and the pre-sequel. So the ammo dump. Dr. Ned's meds. I think that's Dr. Ned's meds. So that's awesome. You can see again with the tire for the car. Here there's another fast travel spot. More ammo crates and everything. Again with a laser weapon. This one looks a little different, a little arced. And there's a 2 here. I don't know if that's for the ammo count or if that's maybe some kind of lifesteal or something. I don't know. Person just chilling here. There's like an ammo crate here almost, or a gun or loot box. And here, this is free brainwash down here if you want a free brainwash. But this looks like Maya's phase lock. So I'm wondering if Maya, we get helped at all. And then this looks like some shield damage, so, or heal or something like that. And then if you look up here, you can see Claptrap still stuck on the magnet. So I'm guessing this is what we do to save Claptrap. Is my guess. This shot here just shows how nice the game looks. The colors blending together just looks amazing. The blues, the reds, greens, oranges, the purples here. The guns look amazing and everything. Here shows maybe another corrosive weapon or not corrosive, skag or slag. I can't think. There's a nomad here and then there's a cycle there, so there's definitely nomads. And that could be slag, but it might not be. Here, I kind of got confused by this one because there's this just shooting, looks like it's shooting upwards, and then there's a shock bullet here, but there's a fire here. So maybe this is a dual elemental pistol. Let's go back a little bit. This looks like maybe a sniper. There's definitely a bayonet or knife attached to that. So, and yeah, this is kind of looks like I thought that Helios might have crashed, but I don't know I don't know if that looks like it anymore from this angle here. Kind of does, but we'll find out. Here's a little monkey character enemy here. Looks like a little plant. Almost looks like a lizard, honestly. Let's go back a little bit. This is a save or a fast travel or both. I mean, yeah, for both. There's a Dr. Ned's meds. There's an ammo dump. Looks like we're probably going to be going to the Malawan city. This is where it looks like it's going to be. Off to the right here, there's a card to destruct here. There's an fire in the air here, or an explosion. It's a Malawan SMG here. Doesn't look like a whole lot of other stuff. An arm-mounted cannon, which I'm wondering if that's maybe just to shoot grenades or shoot something, or if it's a skill or the actual special skill, or if it's just spec'd into something. Here it looks like this monkey. I don't know what this is. We'll see what it is later, but it looks like this is he has a is the canister or the barrel, I should say. He has the barrel here, and it looks like he might throw it at you, and it looks to be maybe explosive, maybe corrosive. The color is diluted a little bit, it looks like, so it could be corrosive. Again, this is the same. It looks like a different weapon, but it has a rocket launcher attachment on it there. It looks like he's meleeing, so we're back in the let the pain and terror begin. Arm cannon and everything too in the arena. Off to the left here, it's another car place. card to destruct, which there's a 32 on the gun right here. So I'm wondering maybe if that's ammo count. Could be. This looks like a laser gun, honestly. There's another nomad inside the building there. That's another laser cryo. This almost looks organic, or like tree roots coming off of that. So I don't know what that would be. There's another 54 coming off of that. It could be ammo count, but I don't know. You can see this is 11 damage, so this is probably like level 4, 3, 5 maybe. Probably even before that. This looks like beginning of the game, like very, very beginning of the game. You can see a loot box full of guns. See a nice pistol, like an old looking pistol. Person's dead on the ground, some barrels. This almost looks like Sledge to me, his mask. There's a grenade flying here, so it looks like grenades have a nice little trail. This is a fancy looking gun too, though. I didn't even double click. Okay. See some dump piles right here. So ammo and health and stuff is usually in that. See the lockers and stuff too here. Which, this actually looks like they're sliding. This looks like it's sliding. So I wonder if you can actually prone in the games now too, instead of just being able to crouch. Because that'd be awesome if you could slide. Again with the arm cannon, which it looks like we're by a mining facility here. It's an assault rifle here with some kind of attachment off to the left side of it. That's cool. Open of a loot box, which there's a enemy right here, but it doesn't look like he's being hostile. So this might be in a friendly town. This cycle, or this person, looked like he just threw his gun here, so. That's a 3-shot weapon too. But that's not a shotgun, so. That's a 3-shot weapon. I don't know if this is some kind of iridium weapon or some kind of laser or something like this. Could be. This actually, if you go back a little bit, this is explosive. So I don't know if this is just a rocket launcher, some kind of grenade launcher. It looks like a rocket launcher. It looks weird though. Here you can see the midget, and then there's a gun box almost too. There's a ladder here. Again, this looks like the area where Helios looked like it would have crashed. This looks like a rocket launcher here. And there's a car place here. I'm wondering if we actually go up on this lift looking thing at all. Maybe go upwards or cross. This looks like it's really early in the game as well. Basic enemies, basic guns, basic terrain. This looks like a kind of like it shoots balls. Not like an actual laser weapon, but maybe like a shotgun, like a slug shotgun laser. I don't know. Again, it looks like maybe ammo count there. I like the color scheme on this weapon. further in the game, 209 damage from this. Looks like to be a LMG. Or maybe an assault rifle, a belt-fed assault rifle or something. I don't know how many other weapon types they're going to have in this game. And this guy actually looks like just a different version or form of... I don't remember where he was. He was actually, I thought he was further. The one yellow bug looking guy, this guy. Looks like it's a different version of this guy. So I'm wondering if it's maybe a boss fight. There's a lot of stuff in 5 seconds here. This looks like it's charging up to shoot. It's another arm cannon looking thing. Bunch of guns. That looks nice. I like how that looks a lot. I truly do. That looks just awesome. It's a claptrap here. Dodge that rocket like a boss. Yep, Seymour April 3rd. I'm pretty sure April 3rd is where the first Borderlands remaster comes out. So yeah, I think we're gonna start the game kind of like looking for a vault on a different, maybe on a planet or something like that, and then maybe the Calypsos come, or I don't know. I think we'll start off kind of guns blazing, see how everything goes. Maybe not. I don't know. It's a theory. Looks like Lilith loses her powers and everything like that. We'll see how it goes. I hope this wasn't too long. I don't know how long I've been recording for now, but this is a second go at this. I hope it's better. Thank you guys for watching. I'm so excited for this game. I'm probably going to be doing a playthrough of the remastered Borderlands once it comes out, April 3rd. So expect some of those videos coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like if you want to see more. Don't forget to subscribe. And if I missed anything in the trailer, or if you have any theories of your own or anything like that, put them in the comments. I'd like to hear it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.